Hello everyone. This Man United inside again on it. Welcome back. Valencia will put up a fight if Manchester United try to lure Spain U21 international JAVI Guerra to the Premier League during the January transfer window, the La Liga club's sporting director promises. Whoever gets the nod to take over as Manchester United's new director of football, be it a Paul Mitchell, a Lee Congerton, a Dougie Friedman, or even a Paolo Maldini, you can expect to see players of JAVI Guerra's ilk linked with a great deal of regularity over the coming months. Guerra is, after all, a signing typical of Mitchell, Friedman and co. He is just 20 years of age, but boasts a wealth of first-team experience under his belt. He is supremely gifted from a technical standpoint, but hard-working too, and simply overflowing with potential. According to Marca, the Valencia Academy graduate has been watched by Manchester United this season, alongside fellow midfield whiz-kids Arthur Vermeeren, Royal Antwerp, and João Neves, Benfica. But while Valencia may have a reputation for being something of a selling club, you won't find Guerra sitting in the shop window with a "for sale" sticker slapped on his head. Manchester United I JAVI Guerra. We can put up a fight, Los Che Chef Miguel Angel Corona tells Relevo. And it is not just about us. JAVI identifies with our club. He is happy here, aware that his career is still young, and that the only thing he thinks about, I feel, is enjoying every week wearing the Valencia shirt. For the future, we want to have the best possible squad, and he is giving us a lot. His contract is also long. Our idea is that there are no exits that could weaken us. Guerra has an 87 million release clause in his contract. The Spain U21 playmaker has 3 goals in just 11. La Liga starts this season from his deep-lying midfielder role. Guerra's elegant stride, his balletic ball carrying, and his floppy mop of brown hair, meanwhile, have drawn comparisons with former Ballon d'Or winner Kaká. Better than Kaká. There is something he has better than Kaká, Valencia icon David Albelda tells Cadena Cope, which is defensive work rate. JAVI does it. He has a brutal physical potential. JAVI Guerra, apart from everything he gives you and his scoring ability, is nice to watch for a fan. He is tall, fast, can dribble, and can run back and forth. He is very interesting, both for us and, unfortunately, for the big teams. Celtic midfielder Matt O'Reilly is attracting a great deal of attention ahead of the January transfer window. The tabloid claims that there are at least 9 clubs pursuing the Dane's services, with 5 Premier League teams among his potential suitors. It is believed that Newcastle scouted O'Reilly earlier this season, but there is also thought to be interest from Crystal Palace, Arsenal, Manchester United, and Liverpool. English Championship leaders Leicester are keeping close tabs on the 22-year-old as well, along with the likes of Lille, Wolfsburg, and Borussia Dortmund. There is a surprisingly low asking price for O'Reilly. The Scottish Sun report that the Hoops would consider offers north of 10 millions, which seems rather low for a player of O'Reilly's age and talent. You would think that the Scottish champions would be holding out for double or even triple that figure based on the prices that other midfielders of similar ability have been sold for. Celtic will try to hold on to the player until the summer. Even though O'Reilly's services are in high demand, Brendan Rodgers' side are hoping to retain his services until the end of the season. With the playmaker having signed a new 4-year contract back in September, there is certainly no pressure to sell him when the transfer window reopens. However, a lot depends on the size of the bids that Celtic receive for O'Reilly. If the interest is as high as the Scottish Sun suggests, there could be a fierce fight for the Danish under-21 international services. That could drive up the price, and it may lead to an offer being lodged that is too good to turn down. Man UTD have a 6-man wish list for sporting director role, including Paolo Maldini. Manchester United have drawn up a 6-man shortlist for the club's sporting director role as Sir Jim Ratcliffe plots a radical overhaul. Ratcliffe, who is closing in on a 25% stake in Man United, is expected to take guidance from Sir Alex Ferguson as he prepares a huge shakeup at Old Trafford. Man United have been in decline since Ferguson's departure, and using his expertise would be a popular move by the club's fans. The British billionaire wants to improve the club's football operation, and he is set to take advice from the Man United legend over some matters. That could include helping to hire a new sporting director, with John Murtough's position believed to be under threat. According to The Telegraph, there are 6 names on the shortlist for the sporting director role at Man United. Paolo Maldini is among the candidates, having had the same role at AC Milan before he was sacked in June. He was in the role for 5 years and led his former side to Serie A glory in 2022. Dougie Freedman, who is currently Crystal Palace's sporting director, is also liked at Man United. He's also a long-term ally of Ferguson, which could help his chances of landing the gig. Freedman could also help the Red Devils secure the services of the next Lionel Messi. Atalanta's Lee Congerton, former Milan chief Ricky Massara, Atletico Madrid's Andrea Berta, and Jean-Claude Blanc, who's a leading figure at Ineos Sport, are also in the running ahead of Ratcliffe's imminent purchase of Man United. Congerton is head of recruitment at the Italian side and had similar roles at Celtic, Leicester City, and West Brom. Like Maldini, Massara was also at the San Siro outfit before he was relieved of his duties in June. Berta has been at Atletico for 10 years and has previously been linked with a move to Man United. Who will Ratcliffe appoint? Watch this space. Manchester United will keep faith in underperforming winger Antony ahead of January, but could consider his future next summer. Football Insider has reported that Manchester United may review the career of Antony next summer, but they have no interest in letting him leave in January. The $200,000 a week star has massively underperformed since moving from Ajax, which has cast his long-term future in doubt. Erik ten Hag may have made a wrong decision when signing Antony from his former side, Ajax. The pair enjoyed unprecedented success in Amsterdam, as the Dutchman hoped to repeat the trick in Manchester, but it has not worked so far. Antony rose to prominence at Ajax and even scored on his Manchester United debut against Arsenal at Old Trafford. He scored only 8 times in all competitions last season, and in 12 appearances in this campaign, he has not opened his account yet. The Brazilian winger cost a reported $85 million in the summer of 2022, signing a long-term $200,000 a week contract with the club. The price tag already seems excessive, considering his performances on the pitch. There have also been troubles off the field. After accusations of assault, the club gave Antony some time off. At that time, there were rumors that Manchester United might sell him. Antony has not made